It's a huge culminating event that started with Zoom calls with high school kids all across Philly at the start of the pandemic, trying to address the violence that's going on in Philadelphia and trying to give kids an outlet and really a voice, trying to help these guys get a jump start on recruiting. So it's really a game day of what today means for us.
A day like today feels like game day, which is something our kids in the area have not felt since school and before. And when I found out we weren't going to have a season, I felt a need to work with others to come up with the program so we have Beyond the Field. It's meant a whole lot to be out here with the guys and come to this point where we're here at this combine. The guys need a goal, they need a dream, and I hope today we've done something to bring that to light for them.
Today means a lot to me, just overall, like what's going on, that is actually people out here that's really worried about us and really taking heed of how like us not playing sports in the city of Philadelphia right now is really hurting us, and how our crime rate and everything going up. So today mean a lot. Man, I think everybody that came out that did this event is taking at least a couple people out the street for a couple hours, keep them out the way, and it's keeping them focused on their future. Each and every day just work hard, because it's going to be times where you're going to doubt yourself, times you want to give up, times you think you can't do this, you can't do that, but always work hard, because what you do behind the scenes is always going to come to light. Always work hard, never give up. Your time always going to come.
We share in that whole idea of hope, right? We live in a city and a community, an urban setting, right, where a lot of kids and their families don't feel like they have hope. I mean, the pandemic happens, you have the social injustice that happens, and they feel kind of the oppression of all those things. So how do we bring back hope? How do we restore joy back into our community, back into our city? And I think today, this is just a glimpse of that hope that we were able to kind of paint that picture for them and their families. Again, that they don't go home and feel oppressed or feel depressed, right? I've heard parents talk about their kids feeling depressed at home because of the situation. And I'm saying, well, here's something that I think God has just opened up an opportunity to say, no, I'm still here. I still love you. I still care for you. And here's the hope that I promise you.
I think the most inspirational thing for me is just listening to the kids' stories. I've been able to sit down and just talk about what they want to do in their future, and it's fun to talk about. I mean, it kind of goes back to like when I was in high school, when you're thinking about all these opportunities that you can be able to do, but just to hear about what it is that they want to do or support that they feel like they're lacking or need. I'm so inspired by how many people have come out today that really love the mission of being able to give an opportunity to these kids, and I just really hope that they feel supported and have fun. I mean, the biggest thing is sports are so fun, and be able to just, you know, whatever it is, and hoping that an opportunity comes their way.
We're doing this so that we can get good eyes by these college coaches. All right, so show out, play hard, but at the same time, remember we're all here for the same reason.
Lisa Ertz got in contact with me in July, unfortunately after a player from our team was killed. And basically it just started. She's like, what can we do? What kind of collaboration, and what do you need from our foundation to keep them safe? What can we do to keep them off the streets? And that's kind of how today was born.
So in July, I noticed on Twitter that Coach Bill Sitzma from Frankfurt posted a tweet about losing his third player in 3 years. It just really tugged at my heartstrings that this, you know, big high school football coach was really struggling with the grief of losing so many players. So I felt compelled to reach out to him and just say, like, how can the Ertz Family Foundation help you? And from there, that's how this whole thing ccame about. We just kind of went to work. We pulled in Tim Mateo that we've worked with before. So it was ODAP and FCA and Tim Mateo. And then we reached out to the Lighthouse Field and asked if we could run these on the field workouts a couple days a week so that the kids had something to look forward to. It kind of organically just struck me and our organization that we should build a collaboration of small nonprofits that are focused on the things that the kids told us they need, right? So instead of me saying, well, I think they need food, they told us they needed food. Or me saying, like, I think they need help going to college. They told us they need help going to college. We got very lucky and we're connected to Jerome Bettis and his foundation in Pittsburgh called the Bus Stops Here. And they decided that they liked what we're doing, and they're building a collaboration called the Steel Bridge. Our collaboration is going to be called the Philly Bridge going forward. And then my goal is to get 30 more cities that are hopefully connected to professional athletes in those cities to build their own bridges and kind of look at our model and say, okay, who can we bring in to satisfy the needs of every single one of our athletes and what they are telling us that they need.